Hey everyone, are you struggling with cravings and hunger whilst intermittent fasting? Well, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro and you still struggle with these same problems, this video is for you. I'm going to give you some handy tips on how to intermittent fast in a successful way so you don't feel hungry and you can reach those goals. So, first off, what is intermittent fasting? Well, intermittent fasting is when you eat during a certain window. So, this could be a 12-12, 16-8, or like in Ramadan, not eating during daylight hours. Okay, so a variable time frame. You will set a particular window that you do not eat food for, and in many ways, don't drink. Okay, so it depends on the restrictions that you apply to it. That is a little flexible. Now, with this, you'll have a certain window that you don't eat and a certain window that you do eat. Okay. What tends to happen? So this is where it goes wrong. And this is where you're probably finding you're feeling hungry. And I'm going to tell you what to do about it if you stick with it. When we first off switched to intermittent fasting, or even we've got into that little bit of a pattern, what can happen is you may choose, so we'll take a 12-12 example. You may choose not to eat till 12 o'clock and eat till 12 midnight. Okay, so you have a 12-12 window. What tends to happen is normally you would eat in between 7 and 8. So you'd eat at 7 a.m., maybe lunch at 12, maybe at 5, maybe having a snack. And then when you choose intermittent fast, then you just cut off the first meal. Now, this is where majority goes wrong, because sometimes when they try and add something into the window, they don't add enough. So it's not enough calories and not enough micro and macronutrients. So the body doesn't have the fuel it needs. So by not adding in enough fuel for the body in effect will go into a level of starvation mode. So intermittent fasting speeds up the metabolism. So you go into this sort of faster state, like I said, with this set window, and you speed up the metabolism. What happens is when you don't give it enough, this body is speeding up, you're not feeding it enough, so it will go starvation mode and close down. Okay, so it stops the burning that you want. The other thing that it also does when you don't feed your body enough is it's the hormone balance, because when you do intermittent fasting, it actually reduces the amount of the hunger hormone, the ghrelin that your body produces, right? So your body produces less hormone, so you don't feel hungry, but your metabolism's fired up. And if you're not fueling it enough, this hormone balance doesn't happen. Your body goes in starvation, and that's where you can feel the hunger. And of course, eventually the body closes down or slows down. So you don't receive the goals or results that you want. Okay. But don't worry. Like I said, I'm going to give you some handy advice that you can apply to actually get the results and make this safe, healthy, and effective above all. Okay. So, the one thing about intermittent fasting, it is not a restrictive diet. If you've not already guessed that, it is not a restrictive diet. So it means that you need to eat enough calories, macro and micronutrients that your body needs. So the first thing is working out what your body needs, okay? I have dropped in the comments a quick link. So if you do need to help with this, it is there for you, okay? Now, when you know how much your body needs, although you're in a shorter window, plan your meals, okay? Plan it so you're getting everything that your body needs and your body is suitably fueled. Give an example of how not to do this. So if you're someone who likes to grab a coffee, maybe during the day at work or something, and you like one of the nice big mochas or caramel latte or whichever, you could be putting nearly roughly 200, maybe more calories, which have got very little nutritional value. You could say choose to have a pizza for dinner. That's 800 to 1,000 calories easily without the same nutritional value. So you could change your foods and get the same amount of calories, but loads more nutrition, get my words out, so loads more value to it, and of course, which will fuel your body longer. So although if we take the example of pizza and a coffee, you could easily have, say, 1,000, 1,200 calories. And if you're only allowed, say, 1,416, so say an average healthy female, then your body is only going to have an extra, say, 200-400 calories for the rest of the day, which is virtually nothing. Okay, so when you think about it, it can be like you sitting there going, how do I get very little? That's why you feel hungry, because although you're eating the calories, it's not the right balance for nutritional value. Okay, So that's why work out what your body needs. So when you get into this window, plan your meals, okay? Plan what you're going to have. Plan the drinks as well, okay? So I've recently been doing this, and I've allowed myself, because I'm not doing it for weight loss. So bear this in mind, I've not done it for weight loss. I've done it to cleanse my body after recovering from all this COVID, post-COVID effects that I've been struggling with. So cleanse my body. Okay, so I've eaten food between 12 and 11. Outside this window, I've had one black coffee and either one green or white tea. So there's no milk, no nothing. It's literally very few calories, very nutritional, anything. And I've just allowed that because I've gone, okay, the reason I'm doing this is not for weight. It's not a weight management purpose. But you may choose just to have only water outside of your food window. You may choose not to have anything, but I would advise to at least have water. Okay, because then at least then you can constantly be sipping, and that can also help with the hunger levels. So to do this safely, set your window, then plan your meal so that you are going to be balanced over what the body needs. Okay, and also think of this: when you plan and eat today, it's going to affect your hunger tomorrow. Okay, so if you're going to be running around tomorrow and you know you've got a really, really busy day, prep your meals today. Maybe have something ready in the fridge, or also maybe plan on having a little bit more later in the day. So I'm moving my arms up, so later in your day, so that when you get up in the morning, you know you've got this big, busy, hard morning, that you can still push through it because you've got suitable fuel for your body to call on. Okay. And what you'll notice is if you're getting enough calories and you're doing it in a nice and healthy way, then of course your body will actually respond in such a good way. This increased energy, sped up, the reduced hunger feelings, all right? And of course, I mean, the one thing I also do all the time as well is I always carry around, I have a breakfast bar or snack bar or something, and I always carry it with me because if at any point I feel I was getting dizzy or anything like this, I would eat, okay? Your mindset, where your thoughts are, that is actually a key part to this, because if you think it's tough and you're going to be hungry, likelihood is you're going to be thinking about food and you are going to be hungry. Okay, so set your time window, set your calories, macronutrients, and everything like this. Plan your meals. Have a snack or something with you ready just in case, because if your body starts to dip in for any reason, you don't need to be that restrictive with yourself that you refuse your body fuel. And the last thing is get the mindset right. Don't beat yourself up because it doesn't go quite right today. Just go, okay, I'll sort this out tomorrow. But also believe that you can do this and that you're eating in such a beneficial way. And of course, track it until you're blue in the face if you have no idea on the foods you're eating and how to make those adjustments. And of course, worst case scenarios, get someone to help you. You cannot beat it if you're not sure. There's plenty of tools out there that can and will help you. But if you're still not sure, then of course do seek that help. So hopefully, guys, you have seen this as useful. You found some value. If you have enjoyed this, drop your likes, drop your thoughts, ask me your questions. Obviously, I'd love to help you. And of course, enjoy your weekend that lies ahead.